Hello, this is Joyce Balfour and welcome to my channel. Today we'll talk about get ready to travel in the plane with 5 products. Okay, let's get ahead. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to say is that I'm not recommending a particular product. These are just the product that I use. So I'm just going to go by the generic term. Number 1 is a complexion product to even out the skin tone. Number 2 is a concealer. Number 3 is a brow pencil. 4 a blush, and 5 a lippy. That's all that I recommend to take into the flight. The most essential product that I believe is good for a flight look or a long-lasting fresh look is just to make the face look even, or just look a little bit more radiant. Okay, I'm in my 30s, my skin is combination, main skin concern is actually dehydration, and today is the day for me to actually film this video because I finally break out. Okay, this is really rare for me, and I needed my face to break out so that I can show this tutorial because I'm worried that it won't be relatable otherwise. So that's it. I'm so proud of my breakout. There we go. So that I need to conceal, and I have uneven amounts of freckles on my right and left cheek. I also have some minor scarring from previous breakout, and that's it. So that's all my flaws. So let's go with the first step. I'm going to use the concealer first. Please do excuse me, I am not a beauty guru by any means. As some of you can already figure it out, is that my channel is a travel channel, so I only blog about travel related stuff. Yeah, so I highly recommend taking only 5 products is because I have lost my makeup in the plane before. That was very painful, and also what I realized is when I wear more makeup, I have bigger chances of becoming like a dry prune or product sinking into creases. I don't have a lot of fine lines, but I do get dehydration line when I'm in the plane because of the cold temperature and the serious aircon. Is like aircon is for free in the plane, so that's my key concern. I'm actually doing this makeup based on what I can see on the screen because my previous 2 tryouts, what I realized was it looked very different on the camera compared to what I can see on the mirror. So I decided to do this one, and hopefully this is my final attempt based on the camera screen. Oh, hold on, maybe I can zoom in. Actually, then I don't need to stand out. Oh yes, actually I can use the zoom. Okay, so that's concealer. So you can see the concealer that I'm using, sorry, I should still mention it anyway, is the Prima Vista. This is a Japanese brand. Their concealer only come in 1 shade, which is this peachy shade, as you can see. I just think it's such an easy product to use because it's peachy, so it's kind of acts as a color corrector as well. I mean, you can see most of it, you can't see. And that's just the concealer. That's not even, I haven't even got foundation on yet. And also personally, I prefer to show some skin with my makeup because I think it look more natural, and I feel that when it's more natural I look younger. Please ignore me if you're in your teen years or if you're in your 20s because clearly you don't need to look younger. So yeah, so next one is a foundation. Oopsie. It is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. Again, use whatever you feel is good for you. I just personally like this particular cushion because I think it's not too tacky compared to my Laneige or Laneige one, and also it's not that pricey. I got it on special when the introduction price was like £9.99. And their shade number 3, which is vanilla, just happened to match me. Okay, those in US, you guys have different shade names to us in Europe, so I don't know what color that is on your side. I am between a shade NC20 and NC25 in terms of MAC Studio Fix foundation. The cream one, okay? The powder are my NC25. So I like to do this because it's quickly even out my complexion. And this thing have sunscreen, which I love. My day cream always have sunscreen anyway, so actually whether the foundation has it or not is irrelevant. But what I do notice is that when the foundation have SPF, I look way whiter on screen. I don't know, I still haven't figured that out yet. And I don't use any lighting. This is just natural lighting. So yeah, and let's hope that that lighting stays right where it is, because this is England and that weather just changes all the time. It's quite scary. Okay, next product is a blush. Today I'm going to be using the Dandelion from Benefit, because I love the smell and because the packaging is light, and I can use it blind. It is a very sheer pink, or what do they call this pink actually? I think they call it a crazy, oh, they call it delicate mauve and pink with exquisite brightening face powder leaves a petal-like finish. I don't know if I agree, but I do like this a lot. I have already finished my first one and my second one has hit the pan, so I definitely do love this product. I need to buy another one. It is not showing up on screen. I have a lot of this already. I use a tapping motion because if I swipe left and right, I will lose my concealer. I'm doing it extra thick this time because you can't see it on camera. I also tap a little bit on my forehead and nose just to brighten the overall of my face. As you can see, the complexion is already quite even with just 3 products. So actually on a lazy day I stop right here, I just put lippy on, but you know, this is supposed to be 5 products, so let's use all 5 products and not just use 4. Okay, so next I'm going to use the brow pencil. This one is from Majolica. I like this one myself because I can customize whatever head I want. I can have 2 sides of brow pencil, or 1 side with brow pencil, 1 side with spoolie. Their brow pencil heads also come in felt tip, sword cuts or skinny cuts, all that type of thing, and they are really reasonable with the price, so I buy them, and they're a subsidiary of Shiseido. I think that the eyebrow is kind of important to do to make the face look more finished, despite that there's actually not that much makeup on. Can you see? Like this side I have just drawn the eyebrow, and this side it's not drawn. It just looks so much more finished when there's the eyebrow. So I normally go 1 shade lighter than my hair, because I think it looks more natural. My natural hair color is obviously black. Right now I've dyed it to a dark brown. I have naturally curly hair. You see, this whole naturally crazy black hair just doesn't do well for me. I'm sure I'll regret that later when I get older and get more gray hair, but seriously, black hair with curls as an Asian face, it just didn't work out for me. So that, and I'm a big fan of Michelle Phan, so I also believe in the thing that they should not look like twins, they should look like sisters. And finally, the last step is lippy. The lippy that I've chosen is Peach Blossom from MAC. The brand is not relevant, but I do think that you need to be very careful and not take a matte color lipstick with you, because matte would only make me, at least, look like a dry prune. Because no matter what grades high-end or fabulousness lippy there is out there, if they say they're matte, they're gonna look dry. And you know, in the flight, it's already dry. We don't need more matte looking stuff, you know. So I just highly recommend that you go for a gloss, a cream, satin finish. So that's it. That's the finished look. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show the lippy. Can you see? It's it's a very natural looking type of peach color. So this is it. That's the whole look. You see, I concealed it. Thank you so much for watching, and that's it. Yay! If you want to know more details, please visit localgirlforeignland.com, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!